Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky, Bex, however you want to call me. In today's video, I'm going to be trying on some face products from Revoution. Now, I haven't done a Revoution video in a while because basically I just thought about it and I wanted to give other brands a go, like give them a try, because Revoution is so hyped. Now, don't get me wrong, Revoution is such a fantastic brand. They bring out so many amazing products. They listen to their fans, their comments, their feedback, whatever the public wants, they give it to them. And I think that's absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to give Revoution a bit of a break and just try out some different brands because Revoution is so overhyped. But no, I'm back again trying some Revoution products, and I have a few face products right here. So I have their peach powder, I've got a primer, and I've also got their new Heartbreaker concealer, which I'm very excited to try. So let's not hesitate and try these on my face. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe, please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends, whoever likes makeup. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, link is in the description bar below. So let's get started by trying on some Revoution products. Just a little quick disclaimer before I start this video. I was a bit of a silly Billy and I accidentally deleted the audio that I was recording from my microphone. There is still audio in this video, but it's coming from my camera and not from my microphone. So I'm very sorry if the audio is going to be very rubbish in this video, but I do hope you guys still enjoy it. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Thank you. Right, so scoot you guys a little bit closer. So first thing I'm going to try is this primer right here. So this primer is the Revoution Mint Chocolate Chip, and this is a color correcting primer with vitamin C and E. So they've got all different kinds of primers, like the same one from Revoution. I believe this retailed for, I'll put it on screen, but I believe it retailed for £6. But they have like a hydrating one, an illuminating one, a mattifying one, a pore filling one. So they've got like different kinds of this one, but this is the one that stand out to me the most. The fact that this one is color correcting. So this is the one I want to try. I mean, I am more of a dry skin person, so I could have gone for the hydrating one if I wanted to, but I've got like redness all here, around my nose, and my chin's just so bad with redness. As you can see at the moment with spots. So let's just give it a good shake. That is green. It's quite runny as well, actually. It's a little bit runny. Oh yeah, that definitely has a sort of slight minty smell to it. That's green. Oh, that's green. That is green. Obviously, when you put your foundation on top, you're not gonna see it, obviously, but I don't know what it is about products, but they've got such a nice smell. They're just so appealing. I'm just gonna blend this out. It feels quite hydrating. For some odd reason, I thought this was gonna be like a silicone feeling kind of primer, but it's not. It does feel a little bit hydrating. But it feels quite silicone-y at the same time. Does that make any sense? It's sort of in the middle. I mean, it does have diethylene in it, so yeah, that explains it. But, well, this has definitely made my skin look a lot green. It's had like a green tint to my skin. So it's quite an interesting texture. At first it felt hydrating, and then it felt sort of smoothing. So it sort of like had that sort of silicone-y feeling, but then it had the hydrating feeling. So it had a very interesting sort of texture to it. I can still see my redness peeking through, so like I said, once you put concealer on top of that, you're not going to notice it. So I'm going to see how this works with a natural foundation, just to see if this actually helps reduce the redness and you can't see the green underneath. Because I know with a full coverage foundation, you're just going to put it all over your face and it's pretty much just going to cover everything up, like the concealer, the redness, everything. So I'm going to grab a natural foundation I have. So I'm going to use this one right here, this BB cream here. So this is the Collection Primed and Ready Anti-Blemish BB Cream, and I'm in the shade BB1. So this is a natural coverage product because obviously it's BB cream, so it's going to come out very, very natural. So I am just going to apply this on top of this primer, and we're going to see how it covers up and see how it applies. Okay, so on top of that primer, it went on really, really nice. I really like it. It had that sort of interesting texture to it, so it's sort of like hydrating, but it was also sort of like that pore filling at the same time, because I could see that my pores are sort of visible a little bit. They're sort of not there that much. So it's sort of like it's in the middle. It's sort of a bit like a Benefit Professional mixed in with a bit of hydration. Do you know, I know they brought out a new hydration primer, but it's sort of like that kind of feeling really. Might be even very similar to that new primer they've got out actually. Sorry, if you excuse my lips, a bit shiny, I've just applied a little bit of lip balm on my lips. It's a very interesting texture. I've not really experienced this sort of texture. I might have done in one of my old primers. It's very, very interesting, and I like that. I like that primer. It applied everything really smoothly. So now I'm very excited to try this one. This concealer right here. It's super, super cute. This is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreaker Concealer with coconut extract and vitamins of C, E, A, B3 and B5. Very good. And I am in the shade Custard. Let's get into this. What? Look at that applicator. You guys see that? It's a heart-shaped applicator. How cute is that? It's a heart shape. Smell the coconut in it. Yeah, you can smell it quite faint. And I believe this concealer was £6 as well, and they got so many shades to it. So let's give this a go. Oh yeah, that's definitely my shade. They didn't have a tester for this shade, so I was scared it might not be a highlighting shade, and yeah, that's pretty spot on. I actually quite like the heart tip. I think the heart tip's really good for getting like underneath the eye and bringing it down. I feel like though I have to dip into it a few times though, just to get any concealer out of the product, because of the shape of the applicator. You have to really dip it in a few times just to get some product out. So yeah, the applicator does have its pros and its cons. Oh yeah, it's got some decent amount of coverage. I mean, it's not full coverage, but it's decent coverage, definitely. Could you get away with that? Yeah, for sure. You could definitely get away with it. Just gonna see now how this concealer covers up these blemishes. Tone them down slightly. Yeah, that concealer did a very nice job. Would I say it's the most full coverage concealer? No, but did it do a really nice job? Did it feel very hydrating and stuff? Yeah, it actually did a really beautiful job. Like, it's, if you want a sort of natural concealer, and you have a BB cream, then these two would make a really nice pair. So I really like that concealer. Very easy to blend as well. And it did reduce those blemishes slightly, so yeah, it's pretty good actually. So I'm now going to try out the setting powder. So this is I Heart Peach Baking Powder, and obviously I got the shade Peach. This was £5, and I believe they had like 4 different shades. So they have coconut, which is obviously the translucent. They have peach. They had orange. I think it was orange. They had like a medium, for medium skin, and they've obviously got one for deeper skin. So I got the peach one, which I thought was appropriate for me. So I'm just gonna open it up. This is for the packaging, so it's so cute. They've got some really cute packaging. Oh, it comes with a little spongy puff. So cute, so cute. Right, let's open this guy up. Packaging feels a lot more sturdy than the Technics one. Alright. Woohoo! Satisfied moment. Does this actually smell like peaches? I can't quite tell at the moment. So, right, I'm going to do my under eyes first. I'm going to pack the powder in the lid. Oh, it does. It smells... It's not overly fragrant, but it has sort of a light peachy scent, so it's not overpowering. Just going to redo my under eyes. I'm just going to use the puff actually that came with it. I'm just going to... Oh, set my under eyes, I guess. My god, back in the day, these powder puffs were everything, literally. Like Max Factor and that sort of thing. Like, in the olden days, people used to apply makeup with these things. These are like the classics, they were, using powder puffs. I love the fact how they do bring this back and how Revoution brings it back in their makeup. I think that's quite cute. So I'm just really packing this under my eyes. Sort of like a semi-bake actually. I'm doing like a semi-bake. Alright. I'm going to blend out the forehead, powder, and I'm just smacking it on my forehead. Okay, so this has been on my face now for a few minutes, so I'm just going to sweep this off now. So, and off my forehead. Oh no, I've got it all in my flower and my hair. Just going to use the remaining of the Access powder in the lid, and I'm just going to get my face with the powder. Well, I've said that powder has set my face really, really nice. I really like that powder. It's great for baking as well. Doesn't make my under eyes feel dry or anything. So this has made my face feel really set. So yeah, I like that, and I like the scent. It's not too overpowering as well. So I'm just going to finish off my bronzer and my eyes, and I will come back and let you guys know my final thoughts. So I've just completed the rest of my eyes, and that is it, guys. This is the completed look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So, my thoughts on the face products. Let's start with the primer. The primer was really nice. Like I said, it had a very, very interesting texture to it. It was very, very interesting. I went for a BB cream on my face. The reason being is because I wanted to see how well it covers up the green underneath that, because this is quite a strong green. The green was quite... Well, it's not the most intense green, but it was quite a green primer. So I really wanted to make sure that if using any sort of light coverage, that it will definitely cover it up and you won't see the green peeking through. And yep, you can't see the green peeking through whatsoever. But it had a really interesting texture, and like I said, they have something there for all different skin types. So I really like this primer. I like the fact it minimized my pores as well as got rid of the redness. So I like this primer. Really like this one. The concealer's not full coverage, but that doesn't necessarily say it's bad. If you want a everyday concealer, then this concealer is really, really nice. I know the applicator, you have to dip in a few times to get the product out because of the heart shape applicator, but I like the little touch to it, and not to mention the lid on top has got a heart shape on it, which is so, so cute. So I love the concept of the actual packaging and the doe foot applicator. I do understand that. So if you don't mind dipping it in a few times and applying it, then I don't see what the issue is. So it's a nice natural natural concealer, sorry. So it's got good stuff in it as well. So you can use it for blemishes, or just like, yeah, use it for blemishes, or just put a little bit under the eyes and blend it out and use a bit of powder. And this is a very natural concealer, so it's not a full coverage concealer, but it's a very natural one for those everyday wear where you don't want to go full on full coverage concealer, full coverage foundation. If you just want something that covers up little blemishes and the darkness, then this will be really, really nice. So I really like this, and I adore the packaging. The packaging is so, so cute. The powder, I really like this powder. I love the fact that this is not over scented, because sometimes you do get products that are so overly perfumey, which are really, really like too much in your face, and sometimes it can cause headaches. But this one's not overly perfumey whatsoever, and it's really nice. Oh, it even says on the back that it's a scented baking powder. So I didn't even know it was meant to be a baking powder, which to be honest, any loose powder, you could use it as a baking powder. But using this for baking under my eyes and on my forehead, it did a tremendous job, and also set in the face, it did a really, really nice job. I love the theme. I love the I Heart Revolution theme. I think it's super cute. I do like their packaging. It's really, really adorable. So yeah, I really, really like these products. Really like the face products. I'm really, really impressed with those. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends, whoever likes makeup. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.